But let's talk to the broader point of journalistic integrity. Yes, journalistic integrity would be great. And yes, it kind of sucks that developers are paying journalists and magazines for favorable reviews, or otherwise exchanging favors with them. Unfortunately, this relationship exists in all media. Movies do this. This is why Michael Bay's Transformer movies have 4- and 5-star reviews plastered across their commercials, because they pay magazines for those reviews. It's not that it's fine or okay, it's just that it exists everywhere, and no other fandom feels the need to go on long diatribe rants and send private messages to people and dox people. It's just, this is not a sane reaction. If somebody commits an offense and you call them out on it, that's fine. But when your response to their offense becomes more troublesome than their offense, then don't be surprised when the attention and the targeting turns back on you. And when even Boogie2988, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Boogie, he's a great guy, but when even he is operating under Warner Brothers' like totally draconian brand deal where he's not allowed to say anything bad about Shadow of Mordor, then the whole idea of him campaigning for journalistic integrity and looking out for the consumer is undermined just a little bit. As for anybody who says that applying the term misogyny to all gamers is a mistake, you are correct. Not all gamers are misogynists. But, and I've tried to stress this point again and again, the gaming culture has a problem with misogyny. So does all culture, yes, but we're talking about gaming culture because that is the framework in which all of this berserk craziness has happened. Because study after study has been done, and yes, female gamers who get online and interact with other players are, depending on which study you read or listen to or whatever, are about 30 times more likely to be harassed or sexually called out or whatever than male gamers. That is what we're trying to address here. I'm an avid gamer, but when somebody says that the gaming culture has a problem with misogyny, I'm like, dude, okay, let's see what we can do about that. Not, I'm not a misogynist, because that's not helpful. And disguising your outrage and your indignancy, is that a word? You can tell I'm a writer. If you want to go after journalistic integrity, talk about Warner Brothers' brand deal, which like nobody seems to be talking about in Gamergate. But, and I'm sorry to be the one to have to tell you this, it's too late to shift the Gamergate talk to that, because Gamergate is associated with too much crap already. Once again, that link in the description tells you how it started, and now that name is tainted by that forever. So yes, the idea of Gamergate as a movement for journalistic integrity is dead or never existed. And any movement for journalistic integrity in games media will be very hard to get off the ground because, frankly, it doesn't exist anywhere else. You really want to make a move for journalistic integrity, support online gamers who do not sign any brand deals, who just play, who just review games. And unfortunately, that probably doesn't include anybody that you currently watch. Not The Escapist, as much as I love them, not Boogie, as much as I love him. You want to start a movement of honest game reviews? You start playing games, you give your honest opinion on them, and you upload with a new hashtag. I got it, let's call it Honest Gamers. I have my online game series, Garrett's Games. I'll start using the Honest Gamers hashtag. If you want to join in, go ahead. But the idea that anybody who's out there, who's doing it for a living, and who's getting paid to do it, isn't being hounded by developers and game companies is just naive. So get off the Gamergate hashtag, because that is the last name that should be associated with the term journalistic integrity. Thanks for watching, Rebels. Tomorrow I'm going to talk to you about the brand deal that Warner Brothers put out for Shadow of Mordor and why that matters to this topic in general and why more people should be talking about. But until then, hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.